Alright guys, welcome back to ZK Adventure. We're on level 97, which is titled Moving, and there's actually 8 levels left of the ZK1 levels. I'm going to try to get them all done in one video. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case because there's at least 2 or 3 levels that I might have some problems with, but I'm hoping it won't be too terrible. So this might be a long video unless I am just completely stupid on a level or two that takes me like 20 minutes, then I'm not gonna finish the ZK1 in this video. But I don't see any reason why I shouldn't, so let's go ahead and play this level. It's actually the next, I think like 2 or 3 days later since I've recorded, I think. Okay, so unlike past Sokobands that we played in this set, this one seems to be a little bit more straightforward. And I can see the... I notice I'm saying gimmick a lot, so I'm trying not to say it here, but I'm noticing the trick. And nice blue keys out there. Be kind of cool if you can get them. I'm not sure if you can though. Okay, so can I go here with no problem? I can. And then kind of the same deal here. I can actually make a shortcut like this. So 2 blocks on this side go to the right, and then vice versa. That doesn't seem too terrible. So yeah, after playing Toll, as the level title says, that took a really big toll on me personally. So okay, I'm gonna have to do some other things. On top of that, I actually had a job interview on yesterday, which was Thursday. Had a job interview for a car dealership, which is pretty legit stuff. I think it went well. I don't know if I got the job yet. I hope I do. If I don't have it, then oh well. But it's not the end of the world. I already have my current job, but that job was just a potential replacement. But if I don't get it, then it's not the end of the world. Okay, I'm glad I didn't push that. So now that I got the 2 blocks on this side over there, and already have the blocks for here lined up, this should just be nothing but the same path for the blocks, and the same deal. So yeah, the last ZK1 level is 104. I know what level 102 consists of. 102 is probably the level with the strictest time limit in this set. But honestly, that's a pretty fun level. I can't wait to get to that again. I have solved it before just because I wanted to see if the time limit was actually doable. Oh. Really? I can't do that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't even notice that. I expect it to be the same way as the other side. Well, that's a setback already. I didn't expect that on this level. But oh well. It's kind of weird that I can do it on this side with no problem, but on the other side I have to approach it differently. I'm not sure if that's nice. I'm not sure if that's a subversion or what. Oh yeah, I also noticed that the last like 3 videos the sound was still at 8, like I lowered it to before, and I completely forgot about that I did that. So I increased it to 50, I think, because even at 8 I was still barely able to hear the audio or my commentary. which or not the commentary, but the game audio. I could still hear it, which I didn't expect. Just barely. Like, you could only hear it when I myself was dead silent. But I think 50 is a reasonable volume. I think that's the volume I'm gonna stick to from here on out. Assuming this headset lasts that long, which it better. I'm gonna be pretty upset if it doesn't, because it wasn't the most expensive headset in the world, but it was still you know what I mean. It was still pricey. A little bit more than I would have wanted to pay, but I'm not a cheap ass, so at least I try not to be a cheap ass, because I grew up with one and I didn't agree with it half the time, so I try not to do the same mistake. Hey, you got to learn some of my personal life. Yay. So unlike probably every video I've ever made ever, I'm actually recording this during the daytime. I actually just woke up like 20 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to do something like this instead. I have to do that with 2 blocks. Yeah. Okay, that's not too terrible. I actually kind of like that subversion, even though it was kind of unexpected. I'm usually not too huge on unexpected situations like this level has, but this one was pretty cool. So Jeffrey is actually doing another, do I want to call it a let's play or something? He's doing something with ZK5, like it's a let's optimize thing, which I haven't really said anything about it, like I haven't really announced anything, but I'm for the most part completely done with optimizing. It was burning me out way too bad, and it was getting to the point where it was like making me depressed, because if I couldn't accomplish something, no matter how hard I tried, it just brought me down, and I didn't like that feeling, so I decided to stop. Alright, that is moving. That was a pretty fun level to play. On to World 3, which is pretty nice. Is this going to be another Sokoban that's going to take me more than 20 minutes? I sure as hell hope not. It was only 90 seconds, so I'm assuming this is a pretty easy Sokoban. But anyway, yeah, Jeffrey's doing that, and even though I'm done optimizing, I'm still watching it because it's pretty interesting to watch. From an optimization standpoint, it's pretty interesting, I think. So I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, I already messed this up. I think I have to do something like this. It's just kinda, I don't know, I'm reminded of the Death and Destruction Sokoban. Even though that was, for a fact, adapted, I can't help but be reminded by it. Okay, so something like that, right? I think. I hope I'm doing this right. It's just blocked on this edge that's messing me up. Okay, so I have to push that first, then I have to push that, so there's no options there. But then I think I know what to do. I think I see what I need to do here. Try something like this. I have to get a block in this little spot right there. And then I have to do something like this, right? Yeah, there we go. That didn't take too long. So yeah, the ZK5 stuff, there are a couple levels of this. Oh, I can go back up here, cool. This pain in the ass Sokoban that I was completely stupid on. And I can come back here too. Okay, there's flippers. Sweet. There are a couple ZK5 levels at the very end of the set. It's like 340-ish, but Zane has told me that only like 2 of them are accurate to what is in the actual ZK5. And I told Zane that he could update that part of the set or whatever if he wants to. It's entirely up to him. I don't really care. I mean, if he wants me to play outdated stuff, I'll play outdated stuff, because why the hell not? Alright, Masterkey. So I remember the original Masterkey from ZK1, and it was very similar to Too Many Keys by Pie Guy. This, however, is a very different approach. There's a one-time block cloner right there. The exit's guarded by flippers, or water, that needs flippers. And then there's this thing. So what was up here? I want to see. Okay, the toggle wall's changed again. Oh, is there like a monster up there? Okay, they changed again. Okay, they didn't change this time. Yeah, there must be like a blob up in that corner, and it determines whether the toggle walls get hit initially or not. Okay, so what keys do I need? Because I can only go in there 2 times, which implies one time, the first time's for the chip and the second time's for the exit. So with the toggle walls in this current state, I don't need the red key. I need at least 1 blue key. I need 2 blue keys. I can't tell if I need the green key or not. Okay, I don't necessarily need the green key, but I'm gonna need it anyway, and there's no harm in getting it. So I'm just gonna do that, unless there's another green lock somewhere. Okay, so I need a yellow and 2 blues, at least. Wait, do I need a red? I want to say I need at least 1 red. No, I can't have a red key, because the first red key, red lock doesn't need to be opened, so. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Do need that. Okay. So now the toggle walls are in the opposite state, so I need to kind of work out what I need for that. I don't think I need the rest of the keys, so I need at least I think I need both the red keys now. Yeah, I need both the red keys. I think I saw I needed a yellow, and I know I need the green key this time. It's hard to see. Like, that's probably my only. It's not really a complaint. It's more or less a nitpick, which I try not to do. Okay, so I do need a yellow key. So two reds and that. So let me get my flippers, and then hopefully boosting saves my life. Oh no. Aw. I don't think I had a chance even with the right boosting. Okay, so the toggle walls are okay. This is at least this has some nice replay value. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now I need a red key. I don't need any blue keys. So is it just like the opposite? Is it the opposite order, or do I need to have a different set of keys? Okay, I need the green key. I need one red key. I need okay, that's weird. I'm gonna need to have 2 yellow keys at least. I think I need a red key as well. Yeah, I need a red key too. I don't think I need any blues. I didn't see that. Let me check one more time. You don't really have a lot of time to check this. I probably would have gave this 200 seconds instead of 150 personally, but 150 is decent enough. Oh, I need a... Oh, I thought I grabbed 2 red keys. Okay. Alright, they changed again. So I just need to do that. Nothing too terrible. You can kind of break this, and I could have gotten a blue key if I wanted to. So really, all I need is just 2 blue keys, right? I think that's all I need is just 2 blue keys. I think I unlocked almost just about every lock, except those 2. Yeah, the 2 blue keys. And then, yeah, just the 2 blue keys. So this level's not terrible in the sense of strictness. You have 2 extra keys to kind of throw you off, which is pretty nice. This was a pretty fun level though. I enjoyed figuring this one out. So that was Masterkey. I never did play the original one, but this one was by a long shot better. Alright, level 100. In and out. Smirk. Oh man. Some use pause buffering for dodging blobs in close corners like this, but I live dangerously, so... Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the red key later. And while you watch me fail at the joyride section, except I passed it, I'm going to do that multiple times. Okay, this is just a toggle wall maze. Nothing terrible. Oh, I could have gotten the red key and kind of skipped a step, sort of. I guess that's not terrible. Oh, really? You have to press that? That's a little mean. Well, I'm gonna get the red key now. And while I got killed by a blob, let's try again. Only 20, or like a little less than 20 minutes in, and we're already pretty close to halfway there. Hopefully this level doesn't mess me up too much. Okay, so I'm going to go back and press that. That seems like a really unnecessary inclusion, but it's whatever. Now I got the blue key. So this is just item swapping with repetitiveness, sort of. I'm more or less worried about that joyride sections because I know I'm going to mess that one up a lot more often than anything else. The blob dodging is okay. This toggle wall section is nothing. Ball dodging's nothing. Even though I don't really like that kind of dodging right there. The blob dodging's okay. Okay, now that I have the green key, I just have to do this once, I hope. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we have this thing. So I'm trying to remember, because I did look at this in the editor a couple days ago, and I remember that this part is kind of guessworky. So I want to say I can go this way. And I don't think you can go around and collect the chips, like in a circular pattern. You know, like you actually have to approach them like this. Yeah. So if I went down right there, I would have cooked the level just off of guesswork. You can see it, which is fair, or fair game. So the gimmick is you just have to do that. And look at me, I used the word gimmick again. This is kind of evident. And then I think right here, up there was the same ordeal. So that was in and out. That did not take me as long as I thought it would, thank goodness. Alright, Devil's Island. So it looks like we have some bomb stuff and oh, I was wondering when this was going to appear. It's the Trail Master. Except this isn't that bad. Okay, so this is just teeth guiding to bombs. So it's kind of like guidance for experts in a weird sort of way. So I can just go down here and it'll just explode the bomb. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. It's only 4 teeth. And I don't know why, but this pathway across this water is really satisfying to me. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, so get this guy. Come on, Satan, let's go. We have a bomb for you that we'd like to give to you. Oh. Okay, cool. Appropriately enough, there's a Skype message that just showed up literally from Dave. Welcome to hell, buddy. That's a really bizarre coincidence. Like, Dave, how did you know I was referencing Satan? Okay, so this bomb to the far right of me is probably the only part of the level I'm not really looking forward to. Because that one looks like it's going to be a pain. Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't mean to oof there, but... Well, not really. I just have to lure it down here and then shoot up and by the socket. Okay, one more of the devil's minions. Let's go. We have another bomb for you. We just can't. We have the endless supply of bombs. So I'm very thankful that that path across the water for the teeth isn't too rigid. Oh, okay. I guess that's a little helpful. Alright, nothing to it. That was Devil's Island. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. Oh boy, colors! What a great level to get on. I love this level, except it's a level. I can say that. I'm honestly torn if I like this or not. I really am. So this level, That time limit, just wait. You'll see how strict it is. So I have no idea what the order to this was. I don't remember. So I have to wait right here for the bug to come back, because there's no safe spots anywhere else in the maze but those 2 tiles down there. So I'm gonna wait and take a drink of orange juice. I have no idea if the mic can pick that up. Probably can. If it can, sorry, that might have been a little strange. But orange juice is my drink of the morning, though I prefer apple juice. 100% apple juice. When is that going to be a spin-off game? Except I don't even play those games. Okay, so this ice section, there's one chip right there that you have to get with skates. The boosting in this level really does not matter. And I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be able to solve this. Okay, I got lucky with that timing. This stream of fireballs also plays a pretty big part in the time limit. Like, if you miss that cycle, you're basically screwed. Okay, let's get this toggle, or this section done. Okay, 25 seconds. Well, 26, but... And it's just this chip. That's all I have to get. I actually might solve this. Yeah, that time limit is so freaking strict. It's ridiculous. But that is the whole purpose of this level. So I've actually solved this level a while back. I think it was back when ZK1 came out, back in, I think, December of last year. And I solved this level with 6 seconds left. I don't know if that's bold or not, but 3 is good enough. Okay, the thing that should not be. So this level is probably the one level I was worried about the most. I have never played this level. I've only seen this in the editor a couple of times. And I got a Discord message apparently. Oh yeah, I'm on Discord now, by the way. What's down here? Forest floors. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming I wanted him to hold that down, right? I guess not. Okay, how would that even be doable in links? That's weird. So I'm a guessing. I didn't mean to say it like that, but whatever. That I just have to do this. Okay, that was really weird. So it looks like it's just repetitive pushing a block and guiding a teeth at the same time. It's really not a difficult task. I guess you can just push it like that. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a little... Whew. This is a pretty narrow path. Actually, I think they're the same length. Alright. So yeah, this is the second to last level. The last level of ZK1 is actually a maze, so... Wow. That is an unfortunate cook. I'm actually going to save that. Hopefully I don't have a better one. Actually, I do hope I have a better one, but at the same time, I don't. So as long as I can solve this level in a reasonable amount of time, the maze level should not take me that long at all. It's actually a pretty good looking maze, if I do say so myself. Actually, I think it's one of the few ZK1 levels that wasn't really changed much, if at all. Okay, let me handle this better. Oh, pff. Don't be stupid, I can't afford to do this right now. I really want to get the ZK1 levels done today. Or at least in this video. Okay, I could have just pushed it up the whole time. So I just need to keep in mind I have to kind of have a head start of this teeth. I mean, it's not necessary, but I don't want to be too close to it at the same time. So as long as the block is far away from it. The thing that should not be, I don't know what that is referencing. Okay, so now the block is on the upper edge. I don't know. Okay, I'm assuming it's connected the obvious way. Yeah. Okay. So I can just leave this block up here, right? Or do I have to take it with me? I think I have to take it with me again. I'm uncertain about that. I mean, I have the teeth trapped, so I'm not too worried about it. What was down there? I don't remember. I can't come back if I go through the teleport. I'm just going to bring the block with me again. I don't know if I have to. If I don't have to, then I won't do it the second time around. But I know I want the teeth. If I'm going to have the block, I need the teeth too. Okay, so I think I did want this block. So this is another case of item swapping that makes the level longer. But this is a pretty simple idea. It's a little repetitive, but it's not difficult. I guess as long as it's one of those two, I'm okay with it. And as long as I don't die at this point, because we're already at almost 35 minutes. So, with ZK1 coming to a close, just about, I do plan on leaving like like making a post on CCZone in the ZK1 thread about my thoughts about these levels. It might be a little unnecessary, but I don't feel like I did it well enough in this on this LP so far, and I want to kind of explain my thoughts a little better, to put a better way of putting it. So I'm just going to type them all out, and I know the ZK1, that the download for ZK1 is a little different than the levels in this set. The levels are the same, but the amount of levels aren't. Okay, so I can at least do that. Okay, so I have to make one more round. Okay, so 3 rounds isn't really that bad. It's actually pretty reasonable, I think. And I can go in this bear trap with no problem. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It should be pretty fun, because when I feel like it, or when I'm in the mood to do it, I love leaving feedback for levels, like really thorough feedback. And since I've recorded myself playing these levels and everything, and everyone kind of has a glimpse of the levels too, I feel like it'd be easier to explain my thoughts on them. Okay, that came out way too fast. Calm down. Yeah, I think this would be a little bit more difficult in Lynx just because of the way both teeth and traps behave. And I know I don't have to do it that way. I'm just doing that because I believe that's the way you do it in Lynx. Okay, now that I have the key, I have to get the teeth again. But now I have to do something a little differently. Wait for this guy. So I have to get him right here. So that means I'm going to have to run all the way, probably all the way at the edge of the level, and then come back. That's a pretty risky thing to do. But I don't really think I'd mess it up. I mean, I've been wrong about this stuff before, so as long as I wait up here and then go down when he comes to my level on the row, I don't think that'd be too much of a problem. So there we go. Except, okay. Fun fact, Metallica's song, The Thing That Should Not Be, is probably about Michael Warner. I didn't even know Metallica had a song like that. I don't listen to much real music, so I'm kind of weird like that. But video game music is life. Alright, Roads Untraveled. This is the last level of ZK1, or the last ZK1 level. So this is a pretty cool maze. Like, ice and gravel is a pretty... It's a pretty, like, literal pretty concept. Okay, it seems like I missed a path. Oh no, it's up this way somewhere. And there's another hint right there. We'll have to see what that says. So overall, my thoughts of the ZK1 levels are fairly good for the most part. I had a couple of bumps in the road with a couple of the levels, but I mean, really, everyone would hate a set with, or would hate levels in certain levels and sets. This level's title matches the name of a Linkin Park song, therefore this level is not good. I mean, I don't disagree with that, but I've been listening to Linkin Park a little bit more often lately, and mostly just only because their lead singer passed away, or not passed away, they committed suicide a couple weeks ago. Which, rest in peace, by the way. That I was honestly really upset when I heard that. Like, it's just a shame when people do that. But I've been listening to songs in his honor. Okay, there's an end with a yellow key. I don't know what the yellow key is meant for. Can I find these last 5 chips though? That'd be nice. If you get lost in a maze, that's a good maze. Can't live by any truer words than that. Yeah, the aesthetics of here. Remember the days when I said aesthetics? I remember that bugged certain people. I've been trying to work on that pronunciation change. Anyway, but the aesthetics of this level are really nice. I didn't even know Linkin Park had a song with this title, by the way. As much as I've listened to them in the past and even lately, I did not know they had a song with this title. So that's, I guess I'm not as much of a Linkin Park fan as I thought I would. So GG. Okay, so that is the end of the ZK1 levels, everyone. That was, honestly, I had a lot of fun with them. There were about 95 of those levels I thoroughly enjoyed, which 95 out of 104, that's, I want to say that's still like an A rating, or an A in terms of the grading scale. I'm not certain, but who knows. I think that's at least 90%. But I'll leave my feedback on the CCZone forums of those levels themselves. I might actually make a different thread just for ZK Adventure. I'll see if Zane would like me to do that, so I can leave like more thorough feedback. But I'm afraid if I do that, ZK Adventure would get released to everyone, and I'm not sure if that's what he wants. So I honestly wouldn't mind it, but it's up to Zane if he wants to do that. So that's all for the ZK1 levels. So when we return, we will go to the ZK2 stuff, which is going to be fun stuff. I cannot wait to play those levels. It's been quite some time. I believe the yellow key actually... Oh, okay, the yellow key from the last ZK1 level is meant to reference for this level. So that's a pretty cool touch. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the ZK1 levels. We'll play ZK2 essentially in the next video. So see you later.